So I think there's two beasts here again. Well, there's nothing I can do because I've... Well, there is something I can do. Oh, they're just pigs, not beasts. So later we can use the crank and go through there. I think there's another ball puzzle there. There is. So there's not loads of enemies here. MOREAU'S area is like an environmental boss, really. Apparently, I did see that this area was meant to be expanded on a heck of a lot, and apparently he was going to be like a nemesis type enemy where he stalked you and didn't leave you alone. I'm really glad that they kept that out of the game because I'm getting sick of those kind of enemies, to be honest. Out of ammo. Bit mazy in this area. Well, there are a few firefights I'm just remembering now. But I've really shot myself in the foot, to be perfectly honest with you. In the last part, I did both the fight where you use Angie's headstone and then the fight where... Well, the massive four-legged werewolf. And doing both of those fights has left me with very, very few resources.
Mother Miranda, if it's for you, I'd do anything.
I'll just be taking this.
Wait, what are you doing with Mother's special child?
She's not hers.
Oh, you have something to say?
What do you mean, mother's special child?
Mother wants her baby back.
Don't screw with me!
Wait, please. If you take it, then the others will laugh at me. But if I do better than them...
What do I care?
Wait, just a little longer, please.
What's so funny?
You're stupid. You talk too much. It's all over. I plugged the way in.
What do you...
This is my territory. And I won't let you leave.
Shit. Damn freak!
So the area now changes as you get through it, so it's a little bit different as it was a few minutes ago, and I think that's one of the main confusing things here. Now, I can't remember, do I go down here first? Always a little bit confusing to me, this area. I always remember enemies here, but maybe they spawn later. There's the boat that we'll need in a little while. Yeah, so there's some fights coming up, and we've got a fight with one of the tanky enemies, and what I've done in the last part is just made it now that every fight is just going to be so difficult. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't have much in terms of resource whatsoever. I have nothing I can create. And I've no healing items. How's that not a headshot? What? I just hit that guy with a sniper, a shotgun, and gave it 5 handgun bullets. I don't get it. I legit don't get that. This is just vulgar, this low health state. Like, I can barely move. You know what? We're gonna run. Because there's nothing wrong with that. Probably the wisest thing I've done in this game in quite a while. Honestly. Nailed a good headshot and then got the fuck out of there. Because I don't have the resources to fight there. And in these games... Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe you just can't nail a headshot anymore in this game. It's probably not going to happen absolutely every time. But we just killed one of them with a shotgun. Only 1 bullet needed. Hallelujah, people. So I do appreciate this game's boat controls. They're not really... It's not Boat Simulator 2022, you know what I mean? It's very arcadey. Kind of like a first-person way that the boat controlled in The Last of Us 2. I've recently just played a little bit of Metro Exodus, and oh my god, what were they thinking with that game? In many aspects. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that game one bit. The first game I played in a while were my issues about playing an old school linear game and they make it semi-open. My fears were realised with that game. The traversal was just awful and very, very frustrating. Now, these are some tanky fish, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, they've got more HP than some bosses, these guys. But as you could see as we went into this area, it was like a tent. You don't want to go through that before coming here because it will lock you out of this area. I've seen it happen to other people. The game is just taking the fucking piss here. It's like, are you sure you don't want to use ammo? Why does this need to be hard, Capcom? Well, here we go again. Apparently today, just been talking about Fall Guys. It's very random when you're playing a Resi game like this, but also talk of Silent Hill 2 remake, a new Silent Hill game, and something else related to Silent Hill I can't remember. And I think it's made by a team called Bloober. I think they're the guys that made that Medium game, which was sort of bang average indie survival horror game. It's like, oh dear lord, I don't hold much hope for those games. Sick of the remakes, give us new shit.
What the hell? Research post or something? What the fuck are they doing here? Get off of me! Stay the fuck down!
Ethan! I gotta say, I'm surprised you made it this far. It'd be a shame if something happened to you now.
Sure, Chris. Why not? You killed Mia. Now do me and finish the job.
Hey, Cap. I'm getting some serious motion readings out here. We should move on.
What kind of readings? What's moving?
Unknown, but my guess is we've been here too long, and Miranda knows it.
Hey, did you say Miranda? How are you involved?
Leave it alone, Ethan. You are out of your depth. What about the sample analysis?
It's definitely related to the mold.
You stay out of our business, Ethan.
What business?
Now watch out!
Moreau.
Shit! Stay back!
The exit's underwater. You're done.
I don't have time for this. Miranda sent you to slow me down? You're pathetic. What are you talking about? The fuck is wrong with you? What am I supposed to do?
Alrighty, so I'm really worried, I must admit, about the lack of resources we've got.
Water.
The Moreau boss fight for me, apart from the last boss, is probably the hardest in the game.
Oh, good. I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
And as we can see, somehow Duke is here as well.
This should be enough.
I really want to get the Karambit knife and the WCX, but I can't.
Good deal, if I say so myself.
Okay, another chem fluid, that is good. But it's pipe bombs and mines which are really useful against Moreau. May as well just unequip the grenade launcher. And the grenade launcher is something else that I really need right now. Hopefully with this spare meat that we're picking up here, I'll be able to upgrade something before the Moreau boss fight. Maybe one health upgrade and one guarding upgrade. I swear by this stage I've usually got a few upgrades, but I've gotten all the animals that I think I could have by now, but it genuinely seems like I'm missing something. I don't think I have, but This playthrough has gone so badly that perhaps I have. Anyway, this is the environmental boss now beginning here. And I've got to say I really enjoy the music during the main Moreau boss fight, and then... Oh, nice. The area itself before the boss fight. Just fits the tone really well. And I felt like the audio in Resi 2 and 3 Remake and Resi 7 was really lacking, especially in Resi 2 Remake. The only way to play that game is...
Seriously?
Well. Yeah, with the original 98 soundtrack, man. I think there is a way of dropping down the ladders in this game without going down like this. Maybe you have to aim your gun first. Either way, this can be quite dangerous. Moreau can kill you. There's one time, especially when you think that he's not gonna attack you, and he does.
Not looking at fish food.
Frame rate's probably gonna shit the bed a little bit here as well. I just like it how it all falls into place here. I always deliberate, should I go now or not? But yeah, this is something very different from the rest of the game. And I do appreciate it for that. Certainly not the best part of the game, but certainly not the worst either. The maggots though. Now we've got to press all these down in order. I do believe there's a magnum bullet here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, a magnum bullet. So what have we got? We've got orange, blue. Oh no, that's orange. I'm going to put blue, orange, white first. Blue, orange, white. Okay, let's go. Okay. So we've got a checkpoint. And you want to do that as soon as possible, because any deliberation that... Okay. That's not a waste, because I had low health, so I'm not too upset. So this is where he attacks you twice. With that hilarious dialogue there, and then you want to just peek out and then run back in. I know this all too well because people will die a lot here. You might have seen my shitty gameplay and I don't know much about this game, but I will tell you that he is trolling you there. Want to peek out and then go back in. There are a lot of resources in the fight itself, you know, like pipe bombs and mines, and there's a few explosive barrels as well, for good measure. But I'd rather be pummeling him right at the start of the fight instead of running around the area, but it looks like we're going to have no choice, just quite simply to how badly we've done so far in the game, thus far. Shame I've had to rage at this game because I really do like it. I don't think it's as good as some of my favourite kind of survival horror games. I still won't give it out of 10, but yeah, I do like it. I regret not doing this as a first playthrough, you know, because that's the thing. When I'm raging because I know it can go better. On a first playthrough, I'm most probably not going to be raging. Mr. Glenn Schofield has got something cooking. The Callisto Protocol just yesterday. After recording my last session of this game, I came online and saw he's updated the Twitter. The enemy design looks absolutely horrible, which is a good thing. I'm hoping we'll get a release date next month. But thing is, I've said this before, but I am going to say it again because it bears repeating. Release dates these days in modern gaming, they're just a placeholder until the game gets delayed. Like, devs will purposefully, 100%, I'm telling you now, put a release date out there knowing that they're going to end up delaying the game a good 4 to 6 months after that initial release date. It's just to buy themselves more time in the eyes of the consumers. And because of the corona, people are just lapping it up, as if the corona's still got anything to do with it. Oh my god. Surprise! But yeah, I watched a speedrunner called 7RayD or something, Finnish guy. And one of the parts, I just skipped through the video, but one of the parts I watched was this fight with Moreau, and he just blasts him because it's another fight which is inspired by the Evil Within. Just going to put it out there. The last Ruvik boss. It looks very much like that, and white, orange, blue, white, orange, blue. And then blue, white, orange. But you don't need to shoot Moreau specifically, I don't think. I think you can just pummel him with body shots and he still takes damage, maybe not as much. But it's one of those boss fights, and we've all had them, regardless of the games we've played, where you're never quite sure what you should be shooting. And sometimes they're more frustrating than the, you know, typical boss with orange spots.
Yes, yes.
Now, we are coming close to the end of this video now, but what have we got here? Oh, so all I need is one.
Hardly wait.
Okay.
Just excuse me a moment.
More health. This is a good time to get this. Holy shit.
Apologies for the wait. Here's your share.
Thank you, Jake. And what was the other one that were...
Such a dish could be had in this winter-bound frontier.
I know.
Don't let... We've gathered all the ingredients.
Okay.
Now,
Damage taken when guarding decreases permanently as well.
finished. I'd love for you to enjoy as well. I wouldn't mind having that again.
Maybe we should just go for the health one immediately. Ooh, I've got the Juicy Game. Does Juicy Game go in anything else? No, so may as well just put in the Juicy Game now, right?
Thank you.
Poultry and meat. Poultry and meat. Health greatly increases. Yeah, I've not got the poultry. Let's just do
Carry on.
this.
I can hardly wait. Just excuse me a moment.
Yo, Duke, I don't suppose you've got a few spare shotgun and sniper rounds, do you? You're in a different area now,
Apologies
so
for the wait. Here's your share.
I really would appreciate it.
I wouldn't mind having that again.
For real, like Shaquille O'Neal. So the quality meat, may as well use that up. There's only one in the game. Oh, we're just one off being able to get that. Okay.
I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications. and we'll do them for a small fee.
Trying to remember where the necklace with 2 holes goes. Reload, reload. Let's get the fire rate up. Like I said a bit earlier, in one of the subsequent parts, may as well because
Yes,
10 more bullets in the handgun.
be interested in that.
Let's just get the flashbang recipe as well. I don't know if I can stun lock Moreau, but I'll tell you something. Only having 1 grenade round here sucks. So instead of just pummeling him with ammunition, I'm going to have to run around the area looking for loot. That's just not good. Now, I did heal before. I thought it was a waste at the time, but I was low on health. I'm going to have to heal. Oh, shit. Can't make any pipe bombs. Oh, my lord. I've only got 3 rusted scrap. I don't really want to make more shotgun shells. Yep, we're running around the area like a maniac. I always make this mistake, man. Run out the wrong door there. I shit myself first playthrough when he came towards me like that. I was like, oh my god. I can already tell this boss is not going to go well. Based on my resources. Oh, what's this? High capacity mag. Okay, well, we're going to cheese that. But here it is. There's no mistaking this is a boss fight when you come down here for the first time. Ah, I hate reload animations being interrupted. Oh man, okay. Maybe we can create something with what we're given here. Chem fluid and some scrap. Yeah, we'll make some shotties now. Just 3 more. So this video is going to be a bit shorter, guys. The next video is going to go to about 35 minutes long. Join me in the next video for the Moreau boss fight. It's not going to go well.